amazing walk in the sun, which was very much needed, and it was great to blow off some steam because my DEXA scan came back better than I ever could have imagined. I'm so excited to share the results with you. I'll try to make this as quick as possible. I've had a total of 4 DEXA scans since I started tirzepatide, and I actually didn't get my first DEXA scan until July, which was over or close to 2 months into my journey, and by then I'd already lost 20 pounds. But at that point, so July of last year, I was at 36% body fat at that time. So easily in January, February, before I started tirzepatide, and I was like 205, 207, I probably was 41% body fat. Fast forward to today, which I was assuming the worst. I had not had a DEXA scan in 6 months. I was very sedentary, November, December, January. My eating wasn't horrible, but it wasn't the best. I was not hitting protein and I was not lifting consistently, but I jumped back in January back to lifting, not 5 days a week like I want to, but I was getting probably 2 or 3 times a week lifting really heavy. And I am happy to report that as of today, even though I'm 168.4, despite my low of 161 in January, I have put on 2 pounds of muscle since last September, which in those 6 months, obviously I probably went down and then back up, but I'll never know. So that is the downside of not getting DEXA scans consistently. I am up 2 pounds of muscle and I am down 8 pounds of fat for a total scale loss of 6 pounds since September DEXA scan, but I am under 30% body fat. I am 29.4% body fat. I do not recall ever being under 30% body fat in my adult life that I can remember. So I was just floored. I went for a walk and I was kind of scared to look, and I'm just like, oh, I've probably like lost a bunch of muscle and maybe not very much fat, so that my body fat percentage is probably still the 33% that it was back in September. So end of September, my last DEXA scan prior to today, I was at I was at like 33.6 or 33.4% body fat. I am now 29.4, well on my way to goal of 25% body fat, or 145, 155 pounds, whichever comes first. We'll see. Obviously, I want the best composition. I do not want to go back up to 30+% body fat. So I think I'll probably hit the 25% body fat like I want to. That's it. Get your DEXA scan, ladies and gentlemen. Get it, because it's going to give you such a better idea of where you are. Muscle is so important in your metabolism, in your weight loss journey, and how you feel about yourself. It's what gives you form and structure. My biggest goals throughout the rest of the weight loss phase and maybe putting on a little bit more muscle is to maintain my strength, my form, my flexibility, and my